Couldn't break me, I gave y'all the blueprint. Welcome to the new print. Calculated moves, you can hear it in my new shit. Focus on my goal while raising some kings. Building with my wife, enjoying my queen. Hey, it's your boy King Davv, and this is the Mad Davv Show. The next topic we're gonna open up with is the NBA trade deadline. Now, this is I didn't even tell you all this, but this podcast is gonna talk about everything. It's gonna be about every
life,
topic.
Sports, current events.
Yes.
Giving game.
Yes.
Dropping knowledge.
Yes.
Just everything in one.
Yeah.
When you hear about it, think of us.
The Mad Davv Show. My co-host.
The GOAT.
So during the trade deadline, there was a couple trades that happened. I want to talk about the first trade was Victor Oladipo to the Miami Heat.
Yeah.
What?
That was solid. That was cool. You know what I mean? I wish they'd have got Aldridge, but you know, cheating ass Nets got to do whatever to beat LeBron and shit.
Listen,
we ain't even gonna talk about that.
Hey man, it happened to everybody. It happened to the Warriors.
Why everybody doing that? What happened to being loyal to your team?
Man, ain't nobody doing that since like 2006.
Yeah, it's just LeBron started.
So
Right? He's the king.
No, the first people to do it was your boy Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen.
Man, they was old then, man. They wasn't in their prime.
How they get a ring?
Because they were still good. They were in their prime, though.
Yeah.
They were good enough to get a ring.
First of all,
the Heat in them
first of all, what year did Kevin Garnett come to the league?
94, 93.
Kevin Garnett been in the league since 93? He wasn't making no noise then.
Yeah, he did. He made the All-Star team his second year in the league.
We need to fact check
this.
this.
Yeah, let's fact check.
Fact check this.
If it wasn't 94, it might be 95 or 96. He came in the league early.
Been in the league since early 90s. I did not know this. Cause I haven't seen any highlights of him in the 90s.
Yeah, they do. You see it in that Wolves jersey, that jiggy joint, that blue and green joint.
Nah, I ain't see that.
It say Wolves on it.
Alright, we're gonna look this up, man.
Alright, here we go. 95. There you go. First round, 5th pick to the T-Wolves made the All-Star team the next year.
Let me see.
That's right
95,
there.
first pick. 5th pick all around. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so let me see. That means that
he was 13 years in the league. He wasn't in his prime.
So he came out of high school?
Yeah.
Okay, so he was young.
He was ready though.
Yeah, he was ready. So he got to the Nets around what, 2008?
Nets.
I mean, Celtics around
2008. That's their first year together. He was 13 years in the league.
All right.
He wasn't the man like he was in Minnesota at 02, 03.
Okay, so he came when he was 31. Like 31 because he's 18 out of high school?
Yeah, he wasn't in his prime, though.
All right, 31. All right, yeah.
He's out of his prime.
Nah.
Just like Jesus Shuttlesworth. Just like Paulie Pierce.
So how did he win around?
Nah, the only nigga that wasn't in his prime was Pierce. And that's why he was
What year Paul Pierce came to the league?
He came in the league like 98, 99. So he wasn't in his prime.
Okay, yeah. All right, I agree.
But Jesus Shuttlesworth and he wasn't in their prime. That's why Jesus coming off the screens and all
So
that.
they were allowed to jump to another team.
Yeah, they old. I feel like they could do that. They were old. But LeBron and them, they young, fresh, 7, 8 years in the league, and they jumping on the James to the team? That's them in their prime.
Honestly.
And they only won 2 rings.
No, they only
and he's your king.
Who won 2 rings?
LeBron with the Heat.
Yeah, he won 2 games. He only played there, 4 years?
Yeah, 2 out of 4 with that legendary team. With the legendary coach Pat Riley.
Actually, all right. So where would you rank that team at in the top 10 teams of all time? What would you rank that team?
Go with Bulls, 95, 96. Yeah, to take a break. Let's get your little break. We're back.
He said, and we're back. So, okay, so we were talking about the Celtics.
And the bum-ass Heat. That corny-ass nigga LeBron.
All right, so what would you rank that Heat team as far as best teams of all time, since you said it was the unstoppable team? What'd you call it?
The unstoppable Heat.
Oh, the unstoppable Heat.
It was ridiculous.
What would you rank them out of top 10 teams of all time?
I gotta go to Celtics number 1. With Bill Russell and them. They won like 8, 9 champions in a row. So we go with that.
Okay.
Then we go with Chicago Bulls in the 90s the greatest ball player of all time, L.I. Jordan.
That's an opinion.
It's a fact. Number 2. Number three. We go with the Golden State Warriors when they had Durant.
Okay, that's 3.
That was ridiculous. And then we go with number 4, Miami Heat. And that's all time. That's a good spot.
See, he didn't pick the Lakers with Shaq and Kobe, and that's where he left out a great team because they three-peated. And that's what the Warriors didn't do.
All right, hold on. All right, then
that's
they
what
5.
the Heat didn't do.
Then they're 5th. Then they go right after the Bulls. Then.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So.
And then we go to the Warriors in Miami, top 5.
So what would make you say that Heat team was better than the Mavericks team of 012? That's like one of the best all-time teams too, because all the people they had together was all good role players.
Yeah, they wasn't the best team. It's just that LeBron wasn't ready yet. 8 points that one game, and
so
average of 17. He wasn't. He couldn't be number 2. He wasn't an off the ball player. He ball dominant.
So what was the reason why Dirk was scoring so much?
Because it was bad coaching. Number 1, had bum ass Bill Bosh on him late in the 4th quarter. When you put LeBron James on him in the 4th quarter.
On Dirk?
Yes, because he could guard any position.
So why couldn't Dirk just... First of all,
he wouldn't have been going to the rack on LeBron. And that's when LeBron was a chase down artist. He was sending everything. And I'm not even a fan of him.
I disagree. I think that Mavericks team was actually a better team than that Miami Heat team. But that's just my opinion. That's your opinion. Okay, so you said they're 5th all time?
Yes.
So what's the problem with them getting 2 rings? The Warriors, you named them as the 3rd best team all time, and they only had 2 rings.
Yeah, but Durant only played 2 years with them, so they got 2 rings and bounce.
Okay, so
you 3 years. Then they got injured the 3rd year, so I don't really count it.
Nah,
even though that shit man, Kawhi played good, but Durant, what he do? 11 points in 3 minutes, and then got injured again. Yeah, imagine if he played the whole game. They had like 50.
I was actually scared when he came back. I was scared. I ain't gonna lie, cause especially with he hit the first 3 of the game. I was like, oh my god, this nigga leg is not messed up. But it was shaky.
Had a quick 11 on them and got injured.
Yeah, I was actually rooting for Toronto that year.
Me too.
Anybody who knows me from that time knows that I picked Toronto to win the finals from the beginning of the year when I found out they had Kawhi Leonard.
Smart man.
Number 2 best player, or number 3 best player in the world, behind Kevin Durant and LeBron James. It's fair to say. I know you.
Number 3.
Who you putting as number 3?
Nah, he got the 3rd slot.
You gotta give the 3rd. You know why I'm giving 3rd? Because he's a 2-way player.
Because I want to give it to Curry.
But you can't give it to him because he's not a 2-way player.
He's special. He go for it though. Gary go for it.
Yeah, he go for it.
Yeah, he go for it.
Yeah, he go for it. Ain't nobody else 2-way. Really.
Well, you got 2-way players, but
yeah, they ain't that good on offense. Then
you like bum ass Paul George. Your ass.
So you don't want me to rip Biden, but you can rip Paul George, a black man, on camera. That's crazy. Yeah. But Paul George, yeah, you gotta step it up.
Your ass. You're my popular ball player. I hear about you all the time. Yes. Don't like you.
All right. So what do you not like about his game, Paul George?
He's too streaky. His jump shot ugly as shit. And 3, it's a soft league, but you scared to go to the rim. Why? Go to the hole.
Nah, actually,
because when you do go to the hole, it's jiggy.
I'm actually say this. Honestly, I feel like he goes to the hole a lot, and I just was watching the game last night. He goes to the hole a lot, but he relies on referees to call fouls for him instead of just dunking the ball. You're 6'9". You're 6'9" tall. Yeah. Do you know that you can dunk
with like a 7.2 wingspan or something like?
Yeah. Don't you know you can dunk?
Powering your tippy toes with them long ass arms.
Right. Just dunk the ball. Stop leaving a chance for the. Why you always use the backboard? Just dunk it.
He's soft.
He's soft. That's
next topic.
That's what it soft. You're right. Okay.
Let's talk about Zach LaVine, a warrior, a scorer, the top 5 ball player all time in my eyes. He top 5.
Who?
Zach LaVine, top 5 bull all time.
Oh, top 5 bull. I think you said top 5 ball player all time.
No,
what the hell is you talking about?
Top 5 bull.
Okay, so
and the best shooting guard they had is Jordan.
All right, I'm challenging that. I need you to tell me this top 5 bull.
All right, top 5 Bull. We gotta go with Mike. You gotta go with Pippen. You gotta go with Rodman. You gotta go with D Rose. And then you gotta go with Zach LaVine.
Okay, so you think that he's better than Ben Gordon?
Yeah, way better. Ben Gordon only averaged like 18, 19. He averages 30 and makes the All-Star team and shits on everybody. And he got bounced when he dunk on you. Ask Danny Green.
I'm trying to think of the Bulls all time. They really didn't have too many, especially before Michael Jordan. It's like an unheard of team. Yo, it's really an unheard of team though. It's like it's crazy. Okay, so what about the Vujicic's trade? Speaking of the Bulls, he went to the Bulls.
He a nice big man. I feel like once they gel, they'll be able to make the playoffs. Be like a good first, second round team. Then they out of there. They missing one more player.
So what about Zach LaVine? Did you not like about? Because you brought him up. What did you not like?
What I didn't like is that he stayed a Bull.
You want him to leave?
I wanted him to leave, but I guess he wanted to continue to be the man, to be the first option, so that's why he stayed. But I wanted him to go somewhere and ring chase like everybody else.
So what was a good landing spot for you?
Where you'd have been Jiggy at?
Yeah.
Denver, Jiggy.
Denver. Okay.
Dallas, Jiggy.
Dallas.
Golden State, Jiggy.
So basically, what I'm getting is that you want him to go to the West.
Yeah, anywhere in the West. Or he could have went to the Heat and it'd have been Jiggy too. Or the Sixers.
Okay, so anywhere that's where.
Anywhere that needed a 2-guard, he'd have been Jiggy at. He came in there, instant offense.
So what do you like about his game?
Offensively, he's gifted. There's no weakness in the offense. He got the 3. He got the mid range. He'll dunk on you. His finishing skills is amazing. He's tough offensively.
I like Zach LaVine. I feel like I didn't like what came out about him with Thaddeus Young. He wanted Thaddeus Young to stay, which told me that he wanted to stay.
But they best friends, you know what I mean? That he was there when he was a rookie. He mentored him.
No, then you say, wherever I go, Thaddeus comes.
Right.
That's what you say. If you want to dictate the table. Because all the good players nowadays are dictating who comes where, like Kawhi dictating Paul George coming.
Yeah.
And LeBron dictated AD, did he?
But that's LeBron James, bro.
But Kawhi's in the same conversation.
Next topic. Conversation. Fuck out of here.
So you're not in the same conversation?
And LeBron James?
Why can't he be in the same conversation?
All time?
Nah, I'm saying you can mention them in the same conversation right now. Why not?
We talking about a nigga that's possibly the GOAT.
Oh, I like that you just said that.
Possibly.
Possibly the GOAT.
If he beat the Nets.
So
if he beat the Nets this year, he can be the GOAT.
In the beginning of this podcast, he said Michael Jordan, the GOAT. And I said, that's opinion. And he said, that's a fact. Now he's saying possibly that LeBron James could be the GOAT.
LeBron's career is not over.
So he can still be the GOAT. So what would it take for LeBron to be the GOAT?
For him for us, because we currently injured right now.
You're a Lakers fan?
Yeah.
You openly admitting that you're a Lakers fan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bleed purple and gold, man.
All right, so you're a Lakers fan, and you feel like LeBron needs to do what to be the greatest? Even though I feel like he's the greatest right now of all time. You feel like he what?
He got to beat this unstoppable net team. This net team deep as shit.
I don't think he's beating this net team, so he's not going to be the greatest in your eyes. It's too much over there.
Yeah, there's a lot.
What's that lineup looking like?
We got Irvin, Star, Killer, a serial killer. then you got James Harden, the MVP of this year. He even said he should be MVP. I agree. They got a triple double, do whatever you want. James Harden.
I'm not giving him MVP.
Who's better this year?
Jokic.
Who got better record? Nets.
All
anyway.
right, I feel like Embiid was better this year.
But Embiid went down.
I'm still not holding that against him because he's coming back.
Yeah, but he's too late.
All right, so basically you telling me we're going to dismiss the 16 points a game from Harden in Houston. We're going to start with the Nets with him. But we're going to...
Bro, you know he wasn't ready to play with them. He didn't want to play with them.
Oh, my God.
And what about the year before, averaging 35 a game? We going to dismiss that?
The year before?
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with this year's MVP.
But I'm talking about, you want to talk about 16-point game that one time in Houston. Let's not dismiss the marvelous and miraculous that he did. 35 a game. And the last person to do that is Michael Jordan.
What, last year?
Yeah.
Did he win MVP last year?
No, he didn't.
Who won MVP last year?
Who won MVP last year? Giannis. And you know they dick ride Giannis. You know you ass too. You got no jump shot.
Alright, okay. Alright, so we're going to move on. Alright, so the next trade we're going to talk about is Rajon Rondo to the Clippers. How do you feel about that?
I feel like that's a perfect fit because the boy Terrence Mann is a man.
I like his game. I saw him last night.
He's a grown man.
For the first time. And he actually really did play very well. I actually feel like they knew something by getting rid of Lou Williams, that he was taking up more time.
Yeah, Lou is over the age, 16-year pro. You know, he's past his prime, and, he's inconsistent when you really need him. So, but Rondo can definitely, facilitate, get the ball to everybody, make the game a lot easier when he plays defense.
Has he played this year for Atlanta?
Yeah, he only averaged 3 points, but he didn't care about Atlanta, man.
So why do you think the Lakers got rid of Rondo?
Because he wanted too much money. He wanted a lot of money coming in. He wanted to set up his retirement fund.
But actually, do you think he earned the money?
I thought so, yes.
I think so too. I feel like he was the key instrument in that Lakers.
In that championship. Because when LeBron went out, he facilitated.
Yes, he got a lot of assists, a lot of alley-oops to Dwight Howard, JaVale McGee. It was endless.
And they 8D too.
Right.
He's a problem.
Okay, so Rajon Rondo, that's a good pickup.
Yeah, they might go to the chip, but I can't count my Lakers out yet. I feel like we can do it, and we get healthy and make the playoffs in jail. But if we don't make it, I'm gonna go with the Nuggets.
So you're not going with the Clippers.
I don't respect Paul George.
Okay, all right, okay.
And Kawhi, he runs out of gas sometimes.
Okay, all right.
He runs out of fuel.
He looks very in shape this year. I seen him last night. Looks very in shape. What about George Hill trade to the Sixers?
Man, George Hill who?
George Hill the champion.
He asked too. He shouldn't even be in the league. He like Wesley Matthews. Like he doesn't. Who cares about it?
Oh man.
Yeah, like Sixers. Like nah. They supposed to go for the homer, but they feel like he can ball. Ben nice. Tobias nice. Curry nice. Embiid nice. I like the number 30 boy too. The overseas nigga, Kamaza or something. Korkmaz. He nice. He can ball.
Okay. So did we get all the trades?
All the talk about Aldridge going to the Nets. How you feel about that? Because you are a Spurs fan, am I right?
I'm a Spurs fan.
Yeah.
Not really happy to say right now, but I've been happy my whole life, so I can't really complain about a bad couple of years.
Right.
Even though we are always competitive, it wasn't last year, but we're competitive this year. I just don't feel like this is a team that could do anything because we have a lot of in the way pieces like DeRozan, who wants to give 30 a game one night and show you that he's the guy, and then the next night's 12, and he's just like, where is the 30?
He's a bum. There's a lot of bums getting brought up in this podcast.
But
he's a bum. And then I don't know why they got him in 2K like he a god.
DeRozan nice on that?
Yeah, he's filthy. He dunks everything.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He don't even dunk everything in real life.
He's better than Bennett in the game.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he hits the three.
Listen, 2K Sports, stop it.
Right, please. Stop making bums great ball players.
Yes, please.
Stop.
Please.
I don't care if you got a good relationship with it. Cut it out.
Alright, so we covered all the Aldridge trade. I'm happy
that was a buyout, that wasn't a trade.
Okay, it was a buyout. The Aldridge buyout I'm actually mad about because we didn't get anybody for him. So he actually just walked for free when you could have traded him and got a piece, but maybe nobody actually wanted him in a trade. Mm-hmm. So you know why though? Because he didn't play a lot this year. He just played 5 games, then he's out for like 16, then he plays 5 more. I don't understand it.
He had a fallout pop. A lot of people have fallout.
Listen, he stayed a false rumor. He didn't have a fallout. We only say facts. Let's go and check the facts. He had a fallout with Pop.
Management. Well, Pop is management. He's been the coach since Jesus was in the yearbook. So.
Well, Popovich probably said, players play over in this team. When are you going to play?
You going to get a haircut.
Yo, listen. But the Aldridge trade to buyout to Brooklyn was actually a good move. A good move for Brooklyn. Brooklyn is very deep. They got Blake Griffin recently, and they got added Aldridge to it now. So
Lob City over there with DeAndre Jordan and all the.
Yeah, they're looking
scary.
They're looking very scary because they had a lot of guard play. Now they got a lot of big man play.
Yeah, scary hours.
It's looking very good.
Scary hours.
Looking like the front runners, especially if Durant could come back. It's definitely over the top after that. No one's beating them. They might sweep niggas now. They might sweep everybody now.
16-0, you saying?
Might lose one game.
Do what Shaq and Kobe did in 2001?
Yeah, lose one game. I don't see.
You think they can sweep the Lakers, LeBron?
Yeah, with Durant playing, with the full team playing.
Yeah, Durant known for shitting on LeBron too. But he's supposed to be the GOAT.
Well, what about LeBron shitting on him in the finals in 2013 when he played?
He was a little boy then, man.
Now he was a little boy.
4th year in the league, man.
Oh my God.
He's a young man.
He won the MVP in 2014.
Yeah, but it was 012. The finals was 012. Yeah, he came in the league in like 08, 4 years in the league. He's a kid.
No, the finals.
You want to pull it up?
No, the finals in 012 was the Mavericks versus Heat.
No, the Mavericks versus Heat was in 2011 because the Lakers played the Celtics in 010, and then we got swept to the Mavericks, and that was the first year LeBron was there, and he stunk it up.
So LeBron went to Heat in 2011?
Yes.
Okay.
And in 012, they played the Thunder, and he walked on. And that's when Durant was smiling and Shaq was coming at his neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a kid, look at him. So, like a nigga that never combed his hair.
But yo, he definitely got to get the beady balls out.
He combed his hair with a fork.
But the crazy part about it, the next year he won MVP of the league, and then he did the mama speech where he cried about his mom.
And what he do? What he do in the finals? Did he cry on the court?
Nah.
He got what happened? 3-1.
He ain't become a winner until he got with Golden State.
Yeah, and why is that?
Because he played with great players.
Nah,
great
you're not
shooters.
giving they flowers. You're not giving the flowers to the right person.
Who am I supposed to give it to?
Steve Kerr.
Steve Kerr?
Taught him how to play D, enforce D. Because when he went over there, he became a better rebounder, and he became a great help defender.
So you actually like Steve Kerr as a coach?
Yeah.
You feel like he's a very good coach?
I feel like he's up there.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so what's the top 5 coaches in the league right now?
Right now?
Yeah. Even if you don't know their name.
I gotta go with one. I like that Raptor coach because he showed how to stop Giannis.
Okay.
Like he really gave the format
so,
on how to stop Giannis.
Nick
so I gotta go with Nick Nurse, number 1.
Okay.
Number 2. I go with Popovich. You know you gotta give us flowers. He's still in the league.
Okay.
Popovich. 3. Frank Vogel. Say nah.
Yo, he's capping.
Yeah. 3.
You wanna go with Spoelstra?
Yeah, he's still in the league. He's still be making it happen too.
He went to the finals last year.
Yeah, right. Eric Spoelstra, number 3. Number 4, the person from the Celtics. What's his name?
Oh, you like Brad Stevens?
Yeah.
Over Rick Carlisle for the Mavericks? What has Brad Stevens done? Yeah, he ain't making nowhere. He's Rick Carlisle with a ring.
Nah, but Brad Stevens go deep in the playoffs every year. And the Celtics plays 30 deep.
Where'd they go last year?
They went second, 3rd round.
Year before that.
What about the Mavericks? When did they ever win? Since 2011.
It was first round last year.
Yeah. What about the year before? No playoffs. What about the year before?
But he had a lot of bumps before he got Luka. They had bumps.
Nah. Anyway, Brad Stevens number 4. Number 5. Go Frank Vogel, man, and he just got the chip last year.
Listen, Frank Vogel should not be. I'll give it to Tyronn Lue over him.
Tyronn Lue, the boy that Iverson stepped over?
Yeah. I'm giving him.
I'm
giving it to him over Frank Vogel.
Frank Vogel won a chip.
With LeBron, everybody want a chip with LeBron. You must give Tyronn Lue then.
Tyronn Lue. What happened with the Cavs? What happened? I said Cavs. What happened with the bum ass Clippers last year?
That's Doc Rivers. You forgot about him.
Man, fuck Doc.
Doc better than Brad Stevens.
No, he not.
Oh my God.
Doc leads. He's the number 1 coach. Stat came out right after he lost. He has the most series losses, being up 3-1 ever in the history of NBA. So you're not a good coach. Next.
Okay, he shot down Doc Rivers, man.
Yeah, I just had to shoot him. Pow.
So what about Budenholzer? For the he was with Atlanta, was number 1 with Atlanta, and then moves to the Milwaukee Bucks and number 1 with the Milwaukee Bucks. What about him?
You talking about Milwaukee with bum ass?
They go deep in the playoffs every year.
Yeah, but Middleton's not a man.
He's not.
He's a boy.
Yeah, you're right about that. Okay.
He's a Rodman. He's a Rodman.
Okay, so we want to switch topics. We talked about the NBA.
Let's talk about these women, man. Why people can't stay in love like how our grandparents was? Like why is love so funny now?
So I like how you just said, let's talk about the women. So is that the women's fault that we can't, that the relationship can't last? Is that your opinion?
I feel like it's two-sided, but these women different, boo.
The women
they
different?
got more game than niggas nowadays, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah?
Yeah, they crafty mac and cheese.
Okay, so give me something that you've heard that was crafty.
Just how they really game. Like, I don't see them on this. Like, back in the day, MySpace, you see bitches on there crying and all this other shit. Now you see niggas on there crying and all this other shit. Like, niggas the new women and the bitches the new men. Like,
so they ran into a savage.
Yeah,
so niggas running into savages.
You want to see a savage.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? You heard?
Listen.
Shout out to the baby, man.
Yeah, shout out to the baby, man.
Yeah.
Making a lot of good music right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so
what about you, man? How you feel on it? You know?
I feel like the reason why people don't stay in relationships nowadays is because I'm gonna say that it's definitely both sided. But I'm gonna put the blame on the men. The men's objectives nowadays are more concerned about goals and chasing goals. So I feel like women, honestly, basically live their life like for relationships. And when they get in one, they take it on as the full-time job, as like the number one priority in their life.
So let me ask you a question. Is your relationship a full-time priority?
In my life?
Yeah.
Not as much as my girl, I can admit that. Because I focus on other things and not the relationship sometimes. And I mean, that may be selfish, but I have to in order to do what I have to do. Right. So, but I feel like it's some women out there that's actually like not focused on relationships though. So, I mean, it just
some
depends.
Women out there fucking everybody and just they men, you know what I mean? They're the homie.
But I'm gonna blame it on the men also because
I blame the men too.
It's a lot of weak men out here, man. I'm seeing a lot of bad examples of men out here since I've been home. It's a lot of bad examples being set. And I feel like a lot of females are tired of it. Like, it's just like getting bad. Like,
man, it's been bad. Since caveman days, niggas ain't shit.
Niggas is waking up in the morning not even thinking about getting to $1. Like, I don't understand this.
Niggas think about what bitch they gonna hit and how they gonna hit them. Before they bread, cause they pockets full of lint.
Should they pockets full of lint out here?
Yeah, lint balls.
Yeah, that's a fact though. But shout out to niggas that's out there getting it, man, getting their money.
Shout out to the couples, man, going on vacations, you know, trying to not, you know, making that woman an honest woman. So, you know, shout out to y'all.
Is it in your future to tie the knot?
Yeah, I'm about to get married soon next year. You already know. All
right, so let me ask you this: do you think that your marriage could last as long as your grandparents that you said?
Yeah, I feel like I found the love of my life. You know, she was my best friend since I was 15. I don't think it can get better than that. You know, okay. I put her through a lot. You
that's
know,
good.
I play a lot. You know, she put up too many games not to have a ring.
Okay, we're gonna salute to that. That. Shout out to that. You said she put up a lot of games, huh?
Whoa, dear.
More games in a little bit? Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. You're not too savvy yourself.
Yo, you gotta chill right now. This dude is really crazy. Alright, so, okay, so the relationships, They're not lasting as long. So what you think like is like the average relationship is lasting nowadays? Like the average amount of years?
The average is about like 2. And if they make it to 2, if you make it past 2, you probably got some. Because nowadays it's really like a year and a half.
Okay, well.
Maximum 2. Like,
all right, okay, well, I can say I made it to 7 now.
Yeah,
going on 7.
Too. Me too.
Okay, around the same time.
Yeah.
Okay, so going on 7. So we both got something that
we got something that's valuable.
Valuable. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Evan.
Once in a lifetime. I feel like a soul. It's called soulmate, not soulmates. I feel like you only find one true love. That's what I feel like.
Okay. Now I got somebody that. Okay, well actually no, he actually agrees with that too. Okay, all right, I was gonna say something different.
Right.
Okay, so I feel like my relationship could definitely last longer than 7 years, which I'm hoping that it does last that long. I feel like the key to having a long, healthy relationship is sex. Sex and more sex. Keeping it spicy.
What the fuck is wrong with this nigga? Talking about sex.
Yeah, that's
and more sex.
More sex.
And more sex.
And more sex.
and
more.
Nah, it's about just connecting on that level, man. Cause, eventually looks fade. You know what I'm saying? But sex is key, you feel what I'm saying? Everybody wanna get down.
So are you gonna be one of them old heads getting down at 50, 60?
Of course. My dad get down at 60. We can get down.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, man?
Right.
It's not even about all that. It's about just your woman being your best friend, man. Your woman gotta be your best friend, man.
All right, and I feel like that my girl is my best friend.
Yeah, if your woman's not your best friend, you in trouble.
I feel like vice versa too. Like she always tells me I'm her best friend too.
Yeah.
And we have good conversations on friend level too.
You gotta be deep. You gotta be your friend. They gotta be in your corner.
I can always be myself with her. I feel like that's key.
Yeah, they gotta be in your corner, like to the point that you got pain in your left, you got pain on the right.
Okay. I like that theory. Okay, so you said relationships only lasting 2 years now.
Yeah, it's the truth.
That seemed like a long time though.
Long time. What?
It seemed like a long time, but
that shit go like this.
2 years.
Yeah.
She wasn't going like that in jail. To let you do it right now. So don't think it was 2 years. That shit was a minute.
They was going quick.
What?
2 years. But you been home a year. How fast that went? Like this.
Yeah, it did go by fast because you're actually busy. When you're in jail, you're really not busy. You're trying to make yourself busy, but you're not. Because it's really 24 hours. That 24 hours turns into like, every day is like a 2-day. Like a 48-hour type of situation. Damn.
He said, damn.
What? Man, I remember them days, man.
He said,
I'm glad. But honestly, I'm going to tell you this. My transition to being home has actually been a smooth one. Because I actually don't, I remember it, but I'm so far removed that I don't think about it anymore.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. It's not haunting you.
Nah, it's not haunting me.
Yeah.
Definitely
you
not
adjusted
haunting me.
well.
I appreciate it, man. I'm trying. I'm grinding.
Mm-hmm.
I'm grinding, man. I'm trying to work.
Stack to the moon.
So, back to the music situation. Who's your top 5 rappers in the game right now?
Right now. Gotta go with Drizzy Drake, number 1.
Okay.
Loverboy. Number 2. Number 2, we gotta go with Lil Baby.
Okay.
He just did too much in that pandemic. He fucked
Shout out to Lil Baby.
He just took over. He became a superstar right in front of our eyes.
That Bigger Picture record, that's a big record for me.
It's just too many records, period. The whole run, he just ran on niggas.
And it's awkward styles too. It's like a run on.
Yeah, he just fit, and how he fits it in.
Fits bars and
Yeah, he's ridiculous.
It's hard to do that.